Choke slams Fatu down through the tables below. He's thinking he's got a chance. Uso up top. But instead of the Uso splash, here's Drew. Oh. Claymore! A giant Claymore delivered.
Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre.
And that's gotta feel good after just 6 days ago when he was eliminated in the Elimination Chamber by Damian Priest, who rolled him up for the pinfall, to come back and get such a decisive win like that. This is the danger zone when you're up against Niven. Nobody's home.
Simply telegraphed for too long, and here we go, Joe.
Prettiest moonsault ever. It is Tiffy time.
Here is your winner, the WWE Women's Champion.
Things are turning in the blink of an eye in this one.
Everybody is showing their weaponry here. And now the 5-hole to the outside, taking out 3 of them by Chris Sabin.
Unmatched cohesion from the Motor City Machine Guns. 2 bodies, 1 mind, and this could be the
Oh, they're lining up Skull and Bones.
Oh,
Kid pushes him off. And the backslide by Pretty Deadly. And the win.
Yes, boy!
Here are your winners, Pretty Deadly.
Those good feelings have immediately ebbed away from the face of McIntyre and swirling back into the pit of misery.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
Oh! Damian Priest from behind. When the night started, it was Drew McIntyre who entered the Wells Fargo Center and attacked Priest. And now Priest gets back.
My God, you attack the Street King, Damian Priest. Expect major consequences. Well, McIntyre, you asked for this. Of course, Damian Priest, the man who is prime
scumbag. I'm gonna kill you every week. Outside. Oh, you wanna get up?
No, he's gonna break free. He says, every week I'm coming after you. Delivers the big kick. A week ago, it was McIntyre who hit Priest with the Claymore, and that allowed Logan Paul to come off the top rope and eventually eliminate Priest from the chamber.
Yeah, these two have major issues going back practically 12 months. It was Priest who cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase on McIntyre. This one is going to run and run. We've got major issues between these two.
Oh, turns the tables. Eat defeat onto the table.
The legs collapsing. Perhaps that has saved Chelsea Green.
I don't think Me Chin really cares. This is about damage. This is about destruction. This is a street fight, Philly style. For the title. What in the world? What in the world just happened?
Who the hell is that?
She was about to win the U.S. Championship, and somebody pulled Chelsea Green out. It's Alba Fyre!
What the hell is Alba Fyre doing here?
And now she's attacking Michin. Oh, Canadian Destroyer!
Right on the chairs! Michin is out cold! Alba, what on earth are you doing?
She is teeing up Chelsea Green to win this street fight. Not like this, are you kidding me?
Here is your winner, and still the Women's United States Champion, Chelsea Green.
And Alba Fyre just saluted here.
Speaking of WrestleMania 40, you can watch it back and you can turn the audio up. My old friend John Cena in the ring celebrating with my friends and my family. He looked at me, he pointed at the title, and I will never forget what he said. He said, "It gets heavier every day." Well, John, here I am holding this championship. It is not heavy enough. Here I am holding this championship as I have done for the last 300 and something days. John, I know you're watching. I know that you think that your successor had to look like you, had to talk like you, had to be like you, had to live like you. Well, the next one doesn't look like the last one, John, and you are convinced that you are the last of your kind. You are not. I am standing right here. I am holding this above my head as if it weighs nothing, and at WrestleMania 41, I will do the same. John Cena, clearly you want some. Come and get some.
It is Tiffy time!
Here is your winner, the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton!
That's a great win by Charlotte. She's got company!
Oh, now!
Charlotte Flair takes out her leg from behind.
Tiffany Stratton's opponent at WrestleMania, Royal Rumble winner, Charlotte Flair, the 14-time champ. Oh my God!
Figure eight, could it be? Charlotte Flair locking it in against her WrestleMania opponent. Oh, wait.
Charlotte Flair living up to the name, using every dirty trick in the book to attack the body and mind of the young champ.
The Royal Rumble winner, who chose Tiffany to have her welcome back to WrestleMania moment. And Charlotte making a big and dangerous statement as you see Tiffany Stratton reaching for that left knee. Here comes Fatu!
Caught on the ropes on his way over, and you know,
Oh man!
Strowman capitalizing.
That big SOB just slammed him across our desk. And now Fatu rises up and from off the announce desk.
Jeez, this guy is not built correctly.
His ability to get back up time and again like no one else.
You cannot stop what you cannot kill.
Sends him over the barrier and he's following him. Oh, man! The size of these two.
We'll take a choke slam on our table and shrug it off in 3 seconds, get straight back on the offense. Where the hell are these two going now?
Well, they're all the way over there in the tech area right now, on top of the tech crates. And a big super kick. And just sends Strowman draping over that top crate.
The referee's been screaming for security to get out here and get some order, and who can blame them for saying, hell no, we're taking the rest of the night off.
And now Fatu is joining him up top. At the production tech area stands Fatu and 385 pounds of big Braun Strowman.
Nothing positive can come from this position.
Are you kidding me? Strowman able to get back on his feet. Choke slams Fatu down through the tables below.
Mop up the tears, Naomi, and get your running shoes on.
The level of betrayal. The level of betrayal that was just admitted to.
Forget about betrayal right now. This is about vengeance, Joe.
A week ago, she returned and smashed her neck with that minivan steel door of the chamber, and now she pulls her back and is on the attack again. Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill looking completely out.
Oh, right on top of her announce table. And just beating her down.
I mean, you can't blame Cargill. What an emotional powder keg this is.
An eruption of emotion and rage and now violence as Cargill is on the attack against Naomi.
The big three is done for good. What an act of treachery by Naomi.
Jaded. The mist went into the eyes of the veteran referee. And now look at what Nakamura's putting forth.
There was a Scorpio rising. Shades of the former NXT UK champ, Meiko Satomura.
He tried to get the mist into the eyes of Knight. Knight got out of the way, and it landed flush on the face of the referee. And now the steel chair is in hand. Oh, and he kicks it away.
Boots it into the face of Nakamura. BFT!
Oh, the BFT onto the steel chair. Onto the steel chair.
Get up, Charles!
He has to